We were the first ever men or women to get to a European final.
That's historic.
There we go, on our way to Old Trafford.
Going to take a couple of hours or days.
Right, a couple of days, definitely, yeah.
What do you remember from the pitches when we played in the final?
And it was just like a bog, wasn't it? Yeah. Had it been a men's game, I think it would have been cancelled.
Oh, definitely.
Did you have a full-time job alongside?
Yep. Worked all week, being selected for England, did extra training on a night, play Saturday or Sunday, straight home, back to work. And we had to pay for all our own expenses.
We have earned a proper meal, don't you think?
I think so, yes.
Life in football can be quite vulnerable. The demands and the pressures, I think, of playing comes quite heavy. Being a mixed-race player in the LGBTQ+ community as well, you know, having either racist or homophobic discrimination mainly, for me it felt really important to, you know, voice my opinions, to say, you know what, you're not alone.
Do you know what, I've been playing since I was about 8, just playing with the boys basically. Just kept playing, but kind of felt like I didn't really have that space that I wanted footballing-wise, which is how I probably ended up starting my club.
Again, if someone had asked me to say, football, what does football mean? What does football look like? I would have described you men's football, and I would have described you Ian Wright, and that's what I wanted to be.
Definitely some way for us still to go, like for everybody to have the same diversity in the England squad, for example, that you see in the men's side.
Yeah.
You know, when I left Spurs, I was quite vocal about the fact that the way the women's team had been treated in comparison to the men's team.
There was a point and a period when I signed for Fulham in 2000 where I thought Fulham was the first professional team. At that point, it was exciting. I thought, you know, this is where women's football is going to take off. And then 3 years later, the league didn't happen. Things sort of just went back to being either semi-pro or non-existent and amateur, and it was really disheartening.
Obviously, I look back to my mum. A lot of people told my mum that I shouldn't be playing football, but my mum wanted me to carry on and, you know, become the footballer that I wanted to be.
My biggest role model would be my mum.
You see, my mum wasn't really involved in football or sport so much, but it was more just generally how she was just such a resilient person.
Yeah.
And every issue she ever had in life, she was always a person that would make the best out of a bad situation. And as long as you hold on to like, your culture and your faith and stuff, there's nothing that can really stop you.
Did I realise that the impact of me playing football on other people? No, I don't think I did. Only when people sort of actually coming up and saying, you know, I love the way that you play. And I didn't realise that, and I suppose I didn't want to let people down.
Certainly the Lionesses squad realised the importance of being a visible woman role model, both on and off the pitch. It all bodes well for the younger generation.
Having more women in the media, you know, the Lionesses and some of the big names in the WSL, and the impact that that's having on girls now wanting to go and see them and thinking, oh, actually, I can.
We seem to sort of go up and then we go back again, whereas nowadays I think it's just going up and up and up.
Hilltop, in terms of the women's side, it's a club that I started in 2019. People that wouldn't conventionally be seen to sort of playing football, Muslim women, black women. A lot of ups and downs, but very, very positive.
I've always had male coaches, really, and I think there's something really beautiful about seeing someone coaching and managing who kind of looks like you.
For the kids now, they've got a pathway that they can follow, an end goal of becoming a professional. Yeah. Probably both you and I didn't have.
Never dreamed of, no.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward into the future.
Me too, absolutely.
We made it, well done.
Love that.
Brilliant.